March with a day that is 12 degrees right now. So I thought I'd come out and do some on-location sketching. I love to sketch old buildings. I usually do sketch walks where I actually roam around a little bit. Today I'm just going to do this church. This is St. Luke's Church here in Burlington. Beautiful, beautiful place. And I'll be sketching this and letting you know how it turns out. Always keep yourself hydrated. A bottle of water might be the first thing that I come out with. And then I'll just show you. First of all, you need something to draw on. I like to bring a pad this size. This is a watercolor pad, but you don't have to use watercolor. I'm just doing pen and ink today. But I like this size, around the 16 by 20, 11 by 14, somewhere in that size. I got my water. I usually just like to come out with some basic pens. So you can see I use these Micron pens a lot. I just bring a variety of sizes, a pencil. If we go in here further, I always bring extra pens. Don't just rely on one. Sometimes a brush is good if you're using something with liquid. A lot of times I will be doing a watercolor. So sometimes I bring out pens like these. If you want to do some color work, pens like these are great. If you're looking to do something, these are watercolor pencils. So you actually put them on like a pencil and then you can add water to them afterwards. I keep a little bucket here. I use this if I'm going to be doing some watercolor. Have some marker pens. Those are actually for indoors. I keep a little watercolor palette. All right, so this is my watercolor palette. Tissues always come in handy. If you're, depending on what you're doing, you might want to take something off, like a border or something. And I just bring some colored pencils with me as well. So sometimes I bring ink. These are ink pens. I don't usually do liquid ink on location, but you certainly can. This water bottle is for that one. This one here is for drinking. This one here is for if I want to do any watercolor painting. I could just pour some water in there, and that's my watercolor. So those are the supplies I have. Supply that you probably don't need while you're watching me on a camera. So having a camera is a good thing. This is just a holder for my phone. And I like to put it on the end here sometimes. And this chair is not good. I had another chair which was working, but you can put it here and it can hold your phone while you're sitting down. And the one thing you're going to want to make sure you have is a good chair, something comfortable. Okay, so around here there are benches and stuff. I wouldn't suggest using them because they're not going to be comfortable. And you'll want a camera because you want to take a picture of your scene. Never happen, but you need to watch your footings. All right, so see here, I just fell out of my chair. I was leaning back, I was on a bit of a hill, and I just rolled down. So I guess another part of sketching on location is to make sure you have the proper footing and you're not facing forward on a flat angle. I've since moved, but if you see this on YouTube, it's probably because people behind me might already have a video of it up. Talk to you. Pen stage here. Well, actually, it's the shape and part of the detail. So the shape I've done in pencil. Here's the church that I'm drawing right here. And it's been an interesting day so far. So I've got the main lines in. I did it in pencil to a certain point, then I put in the detail. So now I'm on what I call the second detail stage, which is going to be where I start putting in the lines of on the sides and that kind of thing to give it even more detail, cross-hatching, all of that kind of stuff. So you can see this is the first part of the detail stage. At this point now I'm going to erase my lines, and then I will start erase my lines and start doing cross-hatching with probably a smaller pen. I used the 07 pen for this one here. It's the size that I used for this, but you can use whatever you prefer. And if you're doing it in pencil, you might just want to switch some pencils. I'm now going to start the cross hatching. I've done the line work. I've put in my blacks, my dark blacks on the windows here. I am going to put some more on the windows. So I'm now switching to an 01 pen, which is, I like these Micron pens are good, or Stabler are good as well. And the Micron pens are what I use. I like this for cross hatching. 01 or 03 is a good one. You can go bigger, but you'll find that your lines will start competing. I used an 07 for the line work, so I don't want to use anything higher than an 05 for the cross hatching. So I'm going to start the cross hatching. Cross hatching here. Finish the roof. I've got the background trees to do yet. I'm kind of still deciding. I'm going to make the railings pop a little bit. I put in some tombstones at the side. There's some over there, but I didn't want to draw them exactly the way that they were. I certainly don't like drawing tombstones. So anyway, it's working out okay. The sketch here of the church, St. Luke's Church here in Burlington, Ontario. Beautiful, beautiful spot. Certainly recommended. Had a lot of people walking through, and we got it done here. And check out BruceOutridgeProductions.com if you want to see more.